Welcome to our next videos. Have you ever heard of the incredible story of Joshua, the man who conquered the Promised Land? This story is a testament to what can happen when we trust in God's guidance, even when facing impossible odds. Now let's find out together. In the annals of history, few figures stand as prominently as Joshua, the man who led the Israelites into the Promised Land. His journey is not merely a tale of military conquests, but a profound narrative of faith, leadership, and the enduring quest for a homeland. Born in Egypt during a time of oppression, Joshua was one of them into a steadfast leader, imbued with a sense of purpose and destiny. As a young man, Joshua was known for his unwavering loyalty and courage. He served as Moses' aide, absorbing lessons of leadership and resilience. The Israelites, weary from years of slavery, found hope in the promise of a land flowing with milk and honey, but the journey was fraught with challenges. The wilderness was unforgiving, and the people often faltered in their faith. Amidst the murmurs of doubt and despair, Joshua stood firm, encouraging his fellow Israelites to trust in their God and the vision of a brighter future. The pivotal moment in Joshua's life came when Moses, the revered leader who had guided them through trials and tribulations, passed away. The mantle of leadership fell upon Joshua, and with it, the monumental task of fulfilling the promise made to their ancestors. Standing at the banks of the Jordan River, he felt the weight of history pressing down upon him. The river swelled with the spring rains, a formidable barrier between the Israelites and their long-awaited land. Yet, Joshua, emboldened by faith, called upon the people to prepare themselves. He reminded them of their covenant with God and the miracles that had sustained them thus far. With the Ark of the Covenant leading the way, Joshua commanded the priests to step into the rushing waters of the Jordan. As they did, the waters parted, revealing a dry path for the Israelites to cross. This miraculous event was not merely a demonstration of divine power. It served to unify the people under Joshua's leadership. They emerged on the other side, not just as a group of wanderers, but as a nation ready to claim their inheritance. However, the Promised Land was not unoccupied. It was a land filled with fortified cities and fierce inhabitants, and the first challenge Joshua faced was the city of Jericho. The walls of Jericho stood tall and imposing, a symbol of the formidable opposition they would encounter. Yet, Joshua, guided by divine instruction, devised a strategy that defied conventional warfare. He commanded the Israelites to march around the city for 6 days, and on the 7th day they would circle it 7 times before letting out a great shout. This act of faith, rather than brute force, led to the miraculous collapse of Jericho's walls. The victory was not merely a military triumph. It was a testament to the power of faith and obedience. As Joshua continued to lead the Israelites, he faced numerous challenges that tested his resolve and leadership. The conquest of Ai, another city that stood in their way, initially ended in failure. The Israelites, overconfident after their victory at Jericho, were routed by the men of Ai. This setback was a humbling experience for Joshua, who fell to his knees in prayer, seeking guidance. God revealed that sin within the camp had led to their defeat. With renewed determination, Joshua addressed the issue, rooting out the disobedience that had crept into their ranks. The subsequent strategy to capture Ai was meticulous and successful, reinforcing the importance of integrity and accountability in leadership. As the campaigns continued, Joshua not only focused on military conquests, but also on the spiritual well-being of his people. He recognized that the true strength of the Israelites lay not just in their swords, but in their faith. He called the people to renew their covenant with God, reminding them of their identity as his chosen people. The ceremonies of remembrance, such as the Passover, were reinstated, fostering unity and a collective sense of purpose. Joshua understood that the land they were conquering was not just territory, It was a sacred trust, a fulfillment of God's promise. The conquests continued, and the land began to be divided among the tribes of Israel. Each tribe received its inheritance, a tangible representation of God's faithfulness. Yet, Joshua's leadership was not merely about territorial gains. It was about establishing a community grounded in justice and righteousness. He set up cities of refuge, ensuring that those who accidentally caused harm could find safety and justice. His commitment to equity and compassion reflected a deeper understanding of what it meant to lead a people chosen by God. As Joshua grew older, he recognized the importance of legacy. He gathered the tribes together at Shechem, where he recounted their journey, the miracles they had witnessed, and the faithfulness of God. He urged them to choose whom they would serve, emphasizing the need for a steadfast commitment to their covenant. His famous declaration, "As for me and my house, we will serve the Lord," became a rallying cry that echoed through generations. Joshua's leadership was characterized not just by victories on the battlefield, but by a profound dedication to the spiritual and moral foundations of the nation. In the end, Joshua's incredible story is one of triumph against overwhelming odds, a testament to the power of faith and a profound understanding of leadership. He guided a people from the brink of despair to the fulfillment of a divine promise, instilling in them a sense of identity and purpose. His legacy lived on, not just in the land they conquered, but in the hearts of the people he inspired. Joshua's journey reminds us that true leadership is not measured solely by victories, but by the ability to inspire hope, foster unity, and remain steadfast in the face of challenges. His story continues to resonate, a beacon of faith and courage for generations to come. If this touched your heart, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share with someone in need of hope. You are not alone. God sees you, hears you, and walks with you.